It just feels like almost every celebrity now is launching their very own tequila brand. Could it be because they just love the process of how the tequila is made and the culture? Yeah, that has to be it.
Cause look at Gaga. She's the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the does she know about cameras?
Well, in this video, I'll be creating a tequila brand for these two passionate aficionados. So up first is Homer.
Bart, you've got to give it to me. I've always wanted to drink something fancy enough to come in a bottle that doesn't look like a bottle.
Nah.
So this inspired me to make a fancy tequila bottle with an interesting shape. And I found this donut with Homer's hand since he loves donuts. The difficult part will be to make it look like a glass tequila bottle. So to start off, we need to trace the hand first. Once we have it traced, then let's reduce the fill, add a bevel effect and an inner glow to get that glassy look. Okay, now let's trace the pink donut, and I decided to trace the frosting part of it separate because it's just easier that way. I also added that bevel effect and inner glow. Now let's put them together, then select it and mask it so they can blend in smoothly. Okay, let's see if we can fuse the donut to the hand and give that illusion that the hand is holding the donut. I will bring the opacity down on this part of the donut to make it look like the fingers on top, and then bring the opacity down on this part of the thumb to make it look like it's behind the donut. Now, let's not forget we're missing the sprinkles, and for the sprinkles I'm going to use a similar effect but a little different because I want the sprinkles to bubble out of the glass. Something like this. Let's continue adding the sprinkles until we're content. I'm going to add another donut that bubbles out, and it wouldn't be a fancy tequila if we didn't add some type of year to the bottle. So according to Google, the pink donut first appeared in The Simpsons 1993. So we're gonna add that year right about there. Now, while I work on the top part of this bottle, it's about time we give Homer's tequila a name. And at this point, pink donut sounds about right. But let's translate it to Spanish. Donut translates to
Rosquilla.
and pink translates to
Rosa.
So let's type it out with a luxury style text. Then ultra extra añejo to sound more fancy. And along with it will be limited edition for exclusivity. Let's add the legal text. Now, since it's limited edition, we made the tequila pink. And let's also not forget Homer's signature. And just like that, we have Homer's tequila. What do you think, Homer?
That tequila is so authentic that it inspired George Clooney to make his own semi-authentic tequila.
Now, let's do Rick's tequila.
Starting right about now.
I found this bottle that will be perfect. We just need to modify it. First, we will duplicate it, remove the bottom part, overlay the two images, then stretch out the neck of the bottle and blend it in. This gives it that similar look to the flask in his lab. Now, Rick isn't too patient and likes to experiment, so he traveled in the multiverse to a parallel dimension to Mexico, where time moves a lot faster. This is where he cultivates his blue agave in a fraction of the time, cause it can take 7 to 10 years to grow it and another 1 to 3 years to age the tequila. So let's use the image of the place where the magic happens as part of the label. First, let's add the notepaper effect and adjust the image balance. Let's enter the building of the label with the bottle, then select it, mask it, and reduce the fill to get that old-fashioned look. That building is where the agave is made into tequila. I also added that same effect to Rick Sanchez. Yes, that's his last name, so we'll name it Sanchez Reserve. Let's place 100% blue agave at the top and give it an arc. Now, this tequila is from the future, so let's add 2055. Let's not forget, it is made in the multiverse Mexico. And since Rick can triple the aging process of the tequila in a fraction of the time, it will be extra, extra, extra añejo. I'm also adding a spaceship where the tequila is transported. and adding a color burn effect to make it look like a stamp. Let's add the legal text. Let's close it up with Rick's glass head. And just like that, we have Rick's tequila. What do you think, Rick?
He's just saved this lame ass party! Wubba dubba dub dub!
Perfect. Perfect.